Are those alien aircraft?
We've got that in pursuit. Restamp.
You think? Is this something that we need to be concerned about?
Agreed.
All right. Can you guys hear this okay, or? I was doing a session for Nicola Bulley recently. Can you tell us anything about her case? We want to try to find her. Is he able to come through and speak? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Costas here from GoldRush Paranormal. Thank you so much for tuning in. About a week and a half ago, on February 18th of this year, 2023, I conducted my first live group spirit box session here on YouTube. It was completely impromptu, unplanned. I was only planning on doing maybe like a 10 or 15-minute session just so I can kind of get the feel of how things work with YouTube lives, and also to test my equipment to make sure that everything would be working fine, because I do plan on doing a lot more of these here in the near future. Now, this 10 or 15-minute session that I was originally planning turned into over an hour, as I essentially got talked into using my portal also. We talked about a few different subjects: the UFOs that have been flying over us lately, the Nicola Bulley case, and this session was conducted prior to her body being recovered, sadly, and also tried to reach out to a loved one of one of my guests. Now, it is important to note that I was using an ITC app that scans internet radio, so there may be some false positives, but I do believe that as the session went on, the connection got stronger and I did receive some amazing responses. Now, just yesterday I conducted a poll on my YouTube community page and asked if I should post this live group spirit box session in its entirety with my interpretations or in a condensed format with just responses, and about 1,000 of you responded, with 70% wanting me to post the whole video. And I couldn't agree more, because I think it's great for people that might be skeptical as to what I'm doing, if it's real or not. Some people think that I'm editing the responses later on after the fact, and I will post the original video up above and this one here that you can compare, and you will see that there's absolutely nothing that's been changed. Now, with that being said, I do have to say that I came out of this session feeling so good. I had such a fun time with all the participants, and I'm really looking forward to doing this again here in the near future. And I'll make sure to schedule it this time to give everybody an opportunity to join in. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see if everything is good here. Hello, give me 1 second, guys. I just want to try something here. All right. How is everybody doing? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get your chat up and running here so I can hopefully see everything. All right. Just came on here really quick. Hello. Hello, Bill. How are you? Morgan. The High Priestess Tarot. And Tiffany. Hello, hello. Your chat's going a little bit fast. There's a lot of you in here, of course, so I'm going to miss a lot of these. Hello, Eileen, Deborah, Angel. Hope you all are doing well. Can you hear me okay? Does everything sound good? Just want to make sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Ariel. And okay, very good. So yeah, this is obviously very impromptu. I was kind of working here, doing some stuff with my, trying to get everything set up so I can go live a lot more often. And I'm liking that I'm finally able to get to be able to see your chat. Hello, Jackie. And because I was having trouble last time and I had to look at different monitors and it was too small. So I finally got it working and it's looking good right now. And I had really no plan. I just wanted to come on here, say hello, and possibly maybe do a short spirit box session with the Signal spirit communication app, and just asking random questions, anything that you all want to know. So hello, TikTok horror clips from the Philippines. And so yeah, I just wanted to come on here and possibly do a quick chat and also a quick session. So do you guys have any questions for me that you'd like me to ask to the spirits before I get started? Yeah, I can definitely slow it down. Let me see if I can slow it down here. That would be a good idea. I did see a setting in here. Give me 1 second. I did see that earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it though right now. And I thought about doing that, but I wasn't really sure if it was going to affect, the how things were on your end. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. And let's see. Yeah, this is all new to me, guys, by the way. Going live, I've done this like just a couple times or so, and with YouTube. So it's a little bit tricky kind of figuring everything out, but let me see here. I wish I could find it. Let me try. Oh, here. This might be it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's try. Okay, give me 1 second. All right. I think I have slowed it down. So let's see if that works. Juliana, you're Greek. Tikangis. And you want me to ask about Julian Sands. I have heard about Julian Sands. Give me 1 second here. My camera is at the top here. I got to get it started again. But yeah, Julian Sands, I don't really know a whole lot about the situation. I'll have to research that a little bit, but I'm more than happy to ask and see if I get anything. And hello, Joanne from Australia. Yeah, it's definitely better slowing it down a little bit. Okay. Might actually have to slow it down a little bit more. But let's see here. Okay, so Paul and Maggie. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Thank you. for this super chat. I appreciate it. I'll have to, I can't see your name right now for some reason, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will definitely thank you later once I review this. Okay. Missing from Susan Powell. Okay. I have heard some of these. I know a lot of you have asked me to do certain sessions, Susan Powell, and I don't really know a whole lot about these cases. It's good for me to know a little bit about, them just when I'm doing a session, just to be able to ask certain questions. But I don't know if I wish there was a way for me to, let me see here, because I got, okay, there we go. This is a little bit easier. Let me see here. Okay, I was trying to scroll up here, and okay, please do Maggie and Paul Murdoch. I'll look into that, Tanya. Thank you. Okay, perfect. And can we ask about the aliens and the U.S.? Okay. And yeah, why don't we start with that? Anyways, I'll get as I said, I'm going to be using the Signal Spirit Communication app. And you guys, if you ever want to see these apps, or if you want to look into them a little bit more, I'm going to put this up on the screen. You can go to my website here. Just go to GoldRushParanormal.com. You'll come to the main screen. And then just go ahead and click on these three little lines at the top here. Click on ITC apps. And then these are my favorite applications here. You can look through them, see if there's anything that interests you. I personally like the Signal and the Dead Wave and Necrophonic. I actually like all of these for different reasons. But yeah, if you want to look into them, you can just go ahead and click on the specific platform that you're looking for, and you'll be able to find it there. So, okay, and so I'm going to be using the Signal Spirit Communication app to start. And what I'm hoping to do, guys, is and this is a good test actually, because I really want to be able to get to the point of doing sessions with my portal also. I want to kind of wheel it on in, bring it closer here, and we can do a session all together using my portal. And so that will be kind of fun. And just to give you guys an update too, I know about a month ago, I was saying that I was thinking about doing some memberships, and I got them all kind of set up and I got them approved by YouTube, but I was hesitant to kind of go ahead and get it all started. I really, I feel like doing group sessions, like this, for example. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pixie76, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, I lost my train of thought there. As far as, the memberships. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing memberships, but I decided, you know what, all these extra things, I'd rather just come on here and just give it to you guys. I don't like to, I didn't get into this to charge memberships and stuff like that. That's not really what I could have done that years ago if I wanted to, but I just haven't done it. And I would much rather just come on here and, give it all to you guys as much as possible. So, and thank you, KK, Brittany. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll ask some questions here, and I'll try to follow along with your questions also. If I miss anything, of course, I'm gonna go through everything later. Now, let me know in the comments if you hear a specific response. And every device, by the way, works differently. So the applications are going to work differently. The ITC apps, I'm sorry, the Spirit, the PSP7 Spirit Box is going to work differently. My Hack Shack radio is going to work differently. My portal is going to work differently. Everything's going to work and sound differently. And not only that, but I feel like some devices too also attract different type of energy. And also, like for example, if I use my Ovilus, I feel like I do get a lot of questions as far as aliens go and that sort of thing. But let's start off with the Signal Spirit Communication app, and we'll see how it goes. If you guys hear anything, let me know in the comments. And I'm recording this also, and if I have time later, I will try to look through the responses and maybe, post it later on. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this started here. And okay, let me go. I'm going to switch to my overhead view here. And let's see. Okay, give me 1 second here. Okay. There we go. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Actually, give me 1 second, guys. And, all right, let me switch. See if I can zoom in here a little bit. All right, that's about where I'm going to be right now. Sorry, guys, this is live, so I'm not, 100% prepared here, but we'll see how it goes. So just so you guys know, the Signal app is one of my favorite because it has a lot of features. Let me just, this specific app here has a lot of features that my portal actually has. So the portal has certain things as far as I have it all set up and configured to reverse any audio that comes through, any audio source that I have. I want to reverse it. I want to mix it up. I want to chop it up. I want to make it complete gibberish. That's my goal. I want the whatever is going in to be complete gibberish. And then when it comes out, now if I'm not making a strong connection, it still may sound kind of gibberishy. But if I make a solid connection, that's when spirits will definitely start manipulating it, and they will be able to come through pretty clearly. So the Signal Spirit Communication has a lot of features, and I'll just show you guys here. But it has a lot of features that my portal has, and as far as effects go, you want to. I like using a little bit of reverb because, and I'll do a test on these later. I'll come on here and I'll show you guys exactly why certain effects work, why it's good to use certain effects, and how it helps spirits to actually come through. So, but I like to use a little bit of reverb on the Signal app. I like to use the phaser, a little bit of phaser, and either chorus or low pass. But let's go ahead and get started here.
The track.
So I'm gonna, let me just switch to one of my presets here. Let's go. Okay. And that's a cool thing too. You can actually go and set it up however you want. You can go into the settings here, and each dial, each button actually has many different effects that you can use. So some things will work differently, for you, and some things work better for me. So in this case, I'm just going to stay with this here. And I'm going to unmute here and see if we can make a connection. Hello? Is there anybody here? Interesting. What's interesting? What is your name? Can you tell me your name? How many souls are here with me? And I can actually mute this. I can press the mute button here. I can ask my question. It's sort of like the dial that I use on my portal. But, I actually sometimes just let it run and just see what I'm able to capture. Are there any souls here that are able to give us any answers about aliens? We've been seeing some unidentified flying objects flying over the United States here recently. Are those alien aircraft? You think? Where are they coming from? I'll try to ask about Nicola also, Cougar. Can anybody, do we have any... Are there alien... Let me just mute here really quick. Are there any other alien existences, or is there just our Earth here? Where are you from? Thought I heard my name there. Yeah, I'll use the portal at another date, Danielle. Can you tell us what are in these aircraft, these unidentified flying objects that are coming over us? Is this something that we need to be concerned about? And guys, just so you know too, and this is something I mentioned before, let me just mute here really quick, is that, anytime I'm doing a session, because a lot of you will actually ask me, you'll say, why didn't, the spirit actually said this, gave you this response and you didn't reply. And the reason I didn't do that is because in real time, I was not able to understand what was being said. And that's the things. When we do these sessions, we always have to make sure that we are recording the sessions and This way we can have it as documented. We can kind of go back and review it and see if there was anything that we were able to capture. But I'm only really able to understand about, say, 20 to 30% of the responses that are coming through. And, you know, sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's less. It just depends on you know, what device I'm actually using. Some devices I can hear things a little bit easier. For example, like my Hack Shack radio, I feel like I can definitely hear things a little bit easier with that specific device and my portal. But yeah, we may not be able to understand a lot right now as I'm doing this, but when I go back and I listen with headphones and, you know, play it back a couple times, I'll be able to get a better understanding of what's being said. So let's continue here. Okay. Can anybody tell us anything? Okay, I thought I heard my name there. Can anybody tell us anything about Nicola Bulley? I've already done a couple sessions on her. Are there any souls here that I've spoken to before? Any of my guides, helpers that have assisted me with those sessions? Thought I heard something there. I was not entirely sure. Can you tell us where Nicola Bulley can be found? You think Devin is here, Scott? It's possible, you know? I've been meaning to do a session on him, and the question is, do I want to attract that energy? That's the question. Can anyone tell us what happened to Nicola Bulley from Lancashire, England? Where are you from? Just giving you guys a different look here. I'm using the Signal app here. Okay. Let me see here. Just looking at the messages here. Where are you right now? Any of the souls that are here, can you tell me where you are exactly? I thought I heard Paul there. I literally thought I heard, like, call Paul or something like that. That was interesting. Did someone mention the name Paul? Sky Woman, you did hear the same thing I heard. Okay, call Paul. Yeah, why are you telling me to call Paul? Ghost. That's interesting, guys. That actually gives me a little bit of chills because let me just. Here's the thing about this specific application, the Signal Spirit Communication app. This actually scans. What it's doing is it's scanning internet radio stations. Okay, so these are live radio stations that it's scanning, and depending on this middle knob here will basically adjust how fast or how slow it's going to go through those channels. I like it to go pretty quick because I don't want any false positives. But I don't know about you guys, but how often is it that you might hear a word like, ghost on the radio or, what are the chances of that as I'm doing this session here and, or, call a specific person and, hello, Hazel. I'm just going to say hello to you guys here really quick. And yeah, earbuds, definitely. Crunch Truck. And Cosmo Girl, hello. All right. And thank you guys, by the way. I appreciate you all being here. So yeah, it's really, this is why I like this app a lot because it's similar to like the PSB7 Spirit Box, which basically is scanning AM and FM frequencies, but there aren't any banks in that specific app. It's literally just scanning internet radio. And so this is scanning AM and FM frequency at a very fast speed, or depending on what speed you want to set it at. This specific the Signal Spirit Communication app, which, like I said, you can get on my website here. You can go to it and click on the lines here. Go to ITC apps. You'll see it there, and it's right there. So, but the reason I like it so much is not only does it have all the effects, or a lot of effects basically, that my portal has, and as far as reverb and echo. Now, some of you say you don't like echo. I don't particularly like echo either. Echo is when you hear a specific response multiple times. Reverb is different. It's almost like if you say something, let's just say there's a tapping noise like that. Instead of it being so quick, it's more elongated. It's you hear it over a much larger space in a way. And I found that spirits really like a little bit of reverb, not too much. You don't want it to go so much that it's actually flooding all the responses where you can't really hear anything, but just a little bit is good, because especially when you're using, like, for example, like the PSB7 or one of these apps that are scanning, radio stations at a very fast speed, you're getting basically little blips of audio. So if I turn this on right now, like the, let's just say, okay, this is scanning at 200 milliseconds right now, which is somewhere in the middle. And you hear these little blips of audio that are coming through. You might hear like it's almost like phonetics, like like A-E-I-O-U, that sort of thing. But if you don't have reverb, that's all you're really going to hear, and that's okay. It's good. So, some people like to use it this way, and I like to, if I'm doing an on-location investigation and that's all I have, then that's great. But when I'm adding a little bit of reverb, like using it through my portal, it takes these little blips of audio and it elongates it just enough where spirits can actually manipulate it a little bit more, so they can use different frequencies in order to basically get their messages across. So, and so the other, let me see here. So yeah, let me just quickly look here. Just looking at your, yeah, I agree, Grunstruck. It definitely helps you hear things a little bit easier for sure. And thank you so much, Missy. And yeah, the name of it, Juliana. I'm just seeing your message. It says name of it. I'm assuming you're talking about this. I don't know. Maybe you're talking to someone there. But this is a Signal Spirit Communication app, and you can actually go back on this. I've showed it a couple times on my website, where you can actually go through it if you want to check it out. And there's other applications there also. But let's continue here. And hello, Lucia. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm not sure. It's one or the other, I guess. And hello. Thank you, Marie. And anytime, hi, Princess. Priestess, I apologize. And okay, so let's continue here, and then maybe I'll try a different device too. And I don't know if I should do it now or later, but let's just. You guys want me to use something else? You want me to try like the? I'm not going to use the portal just right now because I have to. It's over there, and I'd have to kind of wheel it in a little bit closer to me, so the microphone picks it up a little bit easier. And not only that, but I suppose I could turn it on and just let it run, and we can kind of see if anything gets picked up. I can actually do that if you want. So let's just use, I'll just plug in the Signal application onto the portal. And guys, I just want you to know that, I don't know how this is going to sound right now because the microphone is kind of far away. I wasn't planning on doing that right now. I want to actually bring it in closer and also have maybe I can get behind it, that sort of thing. It'd be a little bit easier, but I want to be able to see what you guys are saying also, if you guys have any questions, that sort of thing. But yeah, let me just give me 1 second here, and let me Okay. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm just going to go set it up. It's going to look like I've gone away, but I'm not really gone. I'm right here, okay? Just hold on. I'm just going to go and turn it on. And actually, it is on right now. Let me just... I'll actually show you guys. Let me switch it back on here. I'm in my shorts, that's why, you know. But anyways, here's the app. And like I says, I can use anything with my portal. I can really use my app, I can use my PSP7, I can use my hack jack, I can use pretty much anything. You know, it's very versatile. That's why I love using that specific device. But it's nice to be able to control with a knob. But because I have the mute here, this might actually help. So we'll see if it works out pretty good. Hopefully you guys can hear it. So I'm plugging it in. You guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So I'm gonna give me 1 second. I gotta plug in one other device here. Okay, yeah, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to open it up here, and I've already explained, you know, how my portal works on another video. I'll probably link it up above there, but just so you guys can see here, right now it's off. I'll turn it back on, and okay, so that's basically what. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Okay.
Seventy percent of Christian youth will complete.
Hello? You see how different it sounds, guys, just by plugging it into my portal? So...
It's good to see you guys.
Okay, you know what? Let me see if I can actually... I'm going to try to wheel this in a little closer. I thought I heard the name Paul again. Okay. Just so I can bring this in. All right. Can you guys hear this okay, or? You heard Paul. Okay. I heard Paul too. You can hear it okay? Good. Okay. Okay. I'm just muting on my application right now, just so I can ask a question, and then I'll start it up again. So I'm getting the name Paul a lot. Can you tell me who you're specifically talking about? Who is here with me right now? Yeah, I did hear it again also, Cougar. I definitely heard. Yep. So, is there a spirit here by the name of Paul, or are you talking about a person that's living here on Earth right now? I built it Solange. I don't sell them. I've only built a couple of them, and I do not sell them though. So just so you guys know, like I said before, this specific app is scanning internet radio, so there may be certain sounds that come through. You might hear, it depends on how fast I have it scanning. I can actually reduce any false positives, that sort of thing. But, if I have it where it's not scanning as quickly, it's possible to hear certain sounds. So we have to take everything with a grain of salt, but the way I have it set up kind of weeds out most of those, false positives. So, and, okay. Okay. How many spirits are here with me right now? Four? I heard two also. Are you my guides? Hear that whistling noise? Yeah, 2 and 4. That's what I heard too. I heard 2 initially, and then... Okay. I'm going to ask some of the same questions that I did previously. Can you tell us anything about the unidentified flying objects over the United States? No? Are they aliens? I don't know. I thought I heard a yeah and yes. Okay. Where are they from? Yeah, I did too, Teresa. What are they doing over our country? Hi, Don. Is there anything, do we have to fear anything? Is there anything we need to fear about these objects that are flying over us? Okay. I'm doing good, Anna. I'm doing good, Anna. Yeah, I probably will. Okay, let me focus here. So I've heard the name Paul coming through a few times. I was doing a session for Nicola Bulley recently. Can you tell us anything about her case? Can you tell us where she is? Thought I heard that specific name again. Tom? Is there a Tom here? Is there a Tom here? What happened to Nicola Bulley? Can you tell us what happened to her? Did she fall into the river? Did Nicola Bulley fall into the river? Okay, you just see my back there. Let's switch it. Are the sessions that I've conducted for Nicola Bulley, are they helping at all? I'm a bit torn on this response as I also hear another alternative. Here it is. We want to try to find her. They found her, you heard, Scott? Or they find her? I heard in my last session that the authorities should wait for they should wait for a storm. I heard, yeah. And the thing is, I'm going to pause this really quick. Apparently, I didn't even know this, is that there's a storm that's going through Scotland and England right now, I guess, that, so it kind of makes you wonder, like, hopefully, I hope and pray that she's still alive, but if something, God forbid, happened to her, it kind of makes you wonder, like, what they mean by the storm. Wait for the storm to pass. Okay, I'm gonna. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna. Sometimes my phone, it just kind of like, let me get this going. Okay. Is it too loud, guys, or is it okay? Thank you, Lori. I'm doing great, Judy. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So, what else can you tell us about Nicola Bulley?
3.
3? What about 3? How many people were involved? One. Could be like the mastermind of, whatever happened. Hopefully nothing bad happened. But where can we find her? Where can we find Nicola Bulley? Yeah. Okay. All right. How many souls are with me right now? Are you in this room with me right now? Maybe I'll take one more like subject here and then I'll close this out here. Is there anything else you guys want me to ask? I could probably translate it. Let me see here. Stephanie, but it takes me a lot of time if I have to go through all the responses, and it literally takes me hours, and I just don't have the time to translate it into multiple languages. I know, I wish I could do it easily. I can easily translate it, and it'll pick up my voice and translate what I'm saying. But as far as the responses goes, that takes a lot of time. And I just, I've done it in the past for several videos, but it's very difficult for me to do it for every single video. I wish I could. It's just, it takes way too long, and I just don't have the time. So ask about the girl who says she's Madeline. Did you hear? I don't know if I heard anything there. All right. It's okay, Green Fairy. I'll be doing a lot more of these coming up. And the reason I haven't, I came into this year saying, I wanted to do a lot more of these, and I've been really trying hard to get everything. I've been, doing a lot of videos for you guys and sessions, and but now that I actually kind of figured out a few things today that is making it a lot easier for Madeline McCann. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely, the process is a lot better. I can see your responses right in front of me here, which is good. My eyesight isn't the best, but I'm able to get it, to a point where I can read what you guys are saying and respond back to you to make it a little bit more enjoyable, I guess. So, but yeah, let me just quickly look here. Madeline, okay. Yeah, I've done a session for Madeline, and I'll ask a few things about that. We'll see.
As
Spirits, who should I speak of next? Who should I do a session for? What should I talk about? Easy E. I'll have to review that, you know. Who is Tom? We've heard the name Tom a few times. Who are you referring to as Tom? Sorry, guys. Is there a Tom here? Who is Tom? Juliana, you have a brother Tom? Is Juliana's brother Tom here? Is he able to come through and speak? Just so you know, Juliana, you know, when I'm doing these sessions, anytime I do a session for a specific person, you know, I like to, you know, meditate and focus on that specific person, maybe know a couple things as far as so I can ask certain questions. But I don't know what, or if anything is going to come through. But it'd be great if you got a response there. Is there a Tom here that wishes to speak to any? Tom, if you are here, what do you have to say, Tom, if you are here? Tom Parker? Tom is here. Okay. Tom, are you... Thank you so much for the super chat. This was amazing. Could this be the spirit of Tom saying, I love you to his sister Juliana and using my words to complete the sentence as I love you so much? Here it is one more time. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Okay. So Tom is here. We heard Tom is here. Thank you. Thank you. Tom, do you have any? What an amazing validation that these are truly intelligent entities that are communicating. Not only is this spirit saying that she will look for Tom for her, meaning Juliana, but also letting me know that she's still trying to find him. Let's hear it one more time. Tom, do you have any? Tom, do you have any specific messages? Colonel Tom? Okay. And I'm just muting there really quick. And just so you guys know, because I know, thank you guys, thank you so much, is on the, this is why it comes in handy for me to, when I'm using my portal, to be able to turn the knob on and off, is because I can turn off the flow, ask my question, and then open it up. Thank you so much, Joan. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, so it basically helps, for me to close it, ask my question, and just, and then when I'm ready to hear the response, I just open it up and let them speak. Sometimes it's kind of interesting when I'm doing that. I get really focused and in tune when I'm doing these sessions sometimes, that I almost feel like when I turn it off and I ask my question, it's almost like something is telling me, okay, turn it now. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's, I will turn it a specific amount, or turn it on at a specific time, and then I get my responses. So it's a little bit easier. Thank you so much for the chats there. And but it's a little bit difficult when I have, not too difficult, because I still have the mute here on the Spirit, Signal Spirit Communication app, but it's just a little bit easier with if I was behind there actually controlling it. Okay. And I'm just going to close out here, and okay, I'm going to close the session now. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? I heard no. You're welcome, Dirk. Thank you. Thank you, Christy. All right. If there's anything else you'd like to say, please do so now. Something about talking, I thought I heard. All right, I'm going to close the session now. I give you another opportunity if there's anything else you'd like to say, please do so now. All right, thank you, the spirits, and God bless. All right. Okay. Let me, give me 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, there you have it, guys. This was just a fun little live group session. And this is something that, you know, I've been wanting to do more often. And I'm going to, you know, most likely be doing a lot more of these. I think it's fun for me to do it. And I really like for you all to see exactly the whole process, you know, because a lot of you have questions. How does this work? You know, is it real? That sort of thing. And yes, it is very real what I do. And, you know, some of you will say, well, it's just an app. It doesn't whatever. But it's not so much that it's an app. It's what the app can do, or what this specific device can do. The PSP7, or what the Hack Shack can do, or what my portal can do, or any ITC app. It's what they can do. It's not what are they, it's what they can do. And that is, it allows souls, it allows us to actually hear spirits communicate. Now, many of us can actually hear on occasion, spirits just speaking out loud. I sometimes actually hear in my left ear and my right sometimes, but mostly on my left ear, I will sometimes get voices coming through. You know, like I'll hear a specific message or a whisper, that sort of thing. And there's many people that have this ability. And but if we want to actually hear them clearly or hear them loudly, and we want to be able to document it, these specific devices will help to actually to assist with that. So, yeah, I just I'm really happy that this is actually seems to have gone well. I was kind of working on a few things today, and I'll have to show you guys sometime, you know, just my setup and how I've kind of configured things. But it's definitely helping me, you know, to be able to do these live sessions more often. And as far as memberships go, like I said earlier, I'm not going to do them right now. You know, I really don't feel, you know, the need. I would rather just come on here, do group sessions, you know, try to talk to your loved ones if possible, you know, and, you know, just, I want everybody to have the opportunity, not just a select few or, you know, basically, I don't want to be, you know, charging you guys money, that sort of thing. I want to come on here. Let's just do this together. You guys can see what I'm doing. And if a message comes through for your loved one, that's great, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing this more often. And I hope that I can, once I get things kind of, once I get things, you know, it's not quite perfect yet, but once I get everything exactly, and I can kind of learn how this live process works. Thank you to the person that told me about the slowing down the messages, because it does help a little bit. But yeah, that's about it, guys. So I'm gonna end it right there for now. And thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you all being here. And you know, I will hopefully the chat window stays up. I don't know if it did the last time I actually did a live, but it would be nice if I could actually see it. Thank you so much, A Wolf. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you, and all of you that you know, all the super chats. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it would be nice to basically. I hope that YouTube actually keeps all the messages so I can go through them and review them, see, what you guys said, if there was any questions, that sort of thing, and I can respond back to you. But yeah, thank you very much once again, and I'll see you guys here very soon.